you know, every day on making myself happy. For me, sometimes it's taking a drive when I'm really upset or hurt. Because if I look outside, I always think, oh my gosh, there's other people in this world. Because when I personally am going through something, I feel like I'm the only one. No one can understand. I'm so complicated. I'm this Aquarian, complicated woman. But when I take a drive, I look at people and I say they have hurts. They've been through things. That woman probably used to feel like me at one point in her life. They may have broken up and been back together. Look at the water. Look at the sky. There's a world outside of us. There's a whole world outside of America. There's a world outside of my state or the city or the town or the street that I live on. So taking a drive or a walk always helps me to recognize that there's other people there and that my goal is to help many of them, and I need to refocus, and that's how I find my happiness again. Anyway, that brings me to the quote that I read today. When you can look beneath their behavior that hurt you, and you can see the frightened child, it becomes nearly impossible to be angry and carry a grudge. And so you can. That brings me to a brief history on the relationship that just ended for me. I just got out of a relationship, and a second one with another Aquarian. And let me read the quote again. When you can look beneath their behavior that hurt you, and I love how it says their behavior. It just knows. When you can look, this is from the universe. When you can look beneath their behavior that hurt you, because it's just behavior, and you can see the frightened child, it becomes nearly impossible to be angry and carry a grudge. Now, the relationship I just got out of, the frightened child really plays a big part in that, because this person was literally a frightened child because of the experience that they had. This person was definitely hurt and carrying a lot of that hurt. I'd like to share with you more details about particular and specific situations, and I will, with these people, particularly or specifically the one I just got out of. But yeah, so that was interesting to me, that because the relationship I just got out of, we were remaining friends, I think, and then this person totally wanted to be back together, and then all of the things that they would never do again suddenly started to resurface. And on one particular day, just in the last few weeks, or last week or two, it really bam. And I was like, whoa. I was really blown, because it was like a total disrespect toward me, like a blow. And it was like everything that I was told just in the last few days before that, I felt like was null and void. And although every time this person has hurt me, I've always acknowledged the frightened child. And so I will work with this person and say, maybe this is why you acted like that, or maybe this is why you got angry, or maybe this is why you initiated an argument that was meaningless, because maybe the frightened child part of you hurts. Let's discuss it. And this time I said, frightened child or not, it's not my responsibility to no longer deal with this anymore. I don't have to deal with the frightened child. But when I read this quote anyway, when you look beneath their behavior, when you can look beneath their behavior and you can see the frightened child, it becomes nearly impossible to be angry and carry a grudge. Now, because this time I didn't even acknowledge the frightened child, then I kind of am carrying this grudge. The phone rings, I'm not answering it. The Valentine's Day gifts comes, I don't acknowledge them. I just I didn't acknowledge the frightened child, which is, I think, why for one of the first times, because I don't do this, I am carrying this grudge. And so the question is, for me, now that I'm releasing the grudge and I am no longer angry, do I have to tell this person, hey, I'm not mad at you anymore? Is that even necessary? That is my question today. I laugh because I made it seem as if I ask a question every day, but I don't. So now that I'm releasing a grudge, I'm releasing my anger right now with you in this moment. Am I obligated to call this person and say, I'm not mad at you anymore? I definitely wouldn't do that in a text. But do I have to write or call this person and say, hey, I'm not mad at you anymore? Because I still am going to choose my happiness. And I still am not wanting to hold grudges and be angry. So, what's your thoughts? Vetta Vloggin. VettaVloggin .blogspot.com. Check it out. Tell me if you like it, what you think. Just join me over there. I'm gonna slowly, hopefully, shift everything over there if I can even get those things to stay on my computer. Those videos. I don't know. Vetta Vloggin. This is quite long. Thanks for watching. And we out. We are out. Thank you so much, guys. Peace. 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 Peace.
Vetta vlog, Vetta vlog. Hey, what you doing?
I'm releasing. I feel really good about it.
Hey, what you
Thank you so much.
You watching VettaVloggin. We watching VettaVloggin. You should be VettaVloggin. Hey, what you doing?